In Switzerland, we want to make money, not to save money.
So, Philippe, we're talking about the pros and cons of, employing people in Switzerland. To hire employees in Switzerland, it's expensive, probably about, 50% more than neighbouring countries. And the Swiss franc, the soaring of the Swiss franc has obviously kind of, highlighted or exaggerated this problem, if you can call it that. But does it make sense for companies to hire and keep expensive employees in Switzerland? Is it worth the price, do you think?
Yes, I think so. In Switzerland, you don't hire employees to save money. You hire employees to make money. And actually, if you look at the World Economic Forum Global Competitiveness Report, Switzerland is ranked number 1 in terms of competitiveness. And then you talked before about the salaries. Yes, Swiss salaries are high, but I think more important for the company are not just the salaries, but the total cost of employees. And then this includes all the costs that the company has to pay on behalf of employees. Salary plus social security costs and so on. On those social security costs and so on are very low in Switzerland. It's about 15% of the salary, while in neighboring countries it can be as much as 50%.
Okay, but what if we talk about the sort of return on employees in Switzerland?
Yes, I think that we have to compare pay with productivity or return on employees. And if I look at a special report of the World Economic Forum comparing pay and productivity, we see that on a worldwide basis, Switzerland is number 5, but by far the number 1 country in Europe. So this is why I think that we have to consider return on employees, not only salary, not only cost of employees, because in Switzerland we want to make money, not to save money.
Okay, and I understand your points, but there is no sort of hiding from the franc and from since last year when the Swiss franc, the cap was removed, and how it has caused quite a lot of problems for companies, for banks, for businesses, full stop. But I mean, several Swiss or at least foreign companies based in Switzerland have partly delocalized because of this problem. So how do you mitigate that problem?
Yes, it is true. I mean, Switzerland is not a place for low-level employees. It's a place for high-value addition employees. So when the franc is becoming stronger, when the cost of employees becoming higher, naturally, some people will need to be relocalized from Switzerland to another country. But in Switzerland, it is really a good place for European headquarters, for more broader headquarters, for specialists, for high-level employees.
Now, we know that Switzerland is a fantastic, attractive place for, as you say, people who are well educated, who have a lot to offer. The quality of life is fantastic. But at the same time, there has been, following a popular vote, a new law against the so-called mass migration. This is something which appears to have been concocted. What can you tell us about this, Philippe? What do you think about it?
Yes, I mean, there will be a new law following a popular vote, and we will have to introduce quota for European nationals. But those quota have to be in such a way that that the needs of the economy will be met. Currently, we already have quotas for non-European employees. But with those quota, we have no problem to hire high-level employees because, again, those quota are decided in such a way that they meet the need of the private sector.
Okay. Now we do have a picture of your book here. I understand it's been, you've been in the news. There's quite a lot of talking points about the book. Can you tell us a little bit about it and, what it's all about?
Yes. So this is a book in French. The title could be Economic Development of Western Switzerland, an analysis without, I would say, compromise. It is based on my experience to attracting foreign companies from abroad to Switzerland, to Western Switzerland. And I describe how we work, why we work this way, and what can be improved in the way we do to attract foreign companies to Western Switzerland.
Okay. And what sort of reaction has it had?
I think that's I would say a lot of interest to summarize.
Very good. Well, it's good to see that, you know, as I say, it's been recognised, and I understand there's been a lot of talking points about it. So good luck with that. Thank you for coming in and talking to us today. We certainly do appreciate it.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you. Okay, well that's all from Philippe and myself for the moment, but there's plenty more coming your way on Dukascopy TV. Bye for now.